Okay, I'm back down here on this big house here where I've got all this wainscoting to do. I've got to finish off what I started here. This is done. I've got a piece that I finally got the materials here, so I got to cut this piece, put it in, and put the ledger board up here. This section's done. The doors aren't in yet, so I won't be able to trim this out. I can't trim this out because the doors may be different sizes than these dunnage doors. And they may need to be, adjusted and everything before I can trim them out. So it's always best to have the doors on hand before you trim them out. And then I can finish this section here. I can go ahead and put this piece in and that piece, but the piece that attaches to the doors, I can't. I might be able to put this panel in and finish this out up to this door, but I can't put this last panel in that touches that door. I could put this piece in, finish this out, and then I can work my way up the stairs. This is going to be the fun part. Well, fun for you guys. It's going to be interesting for me because I've got to do all the skirt boards, and I got to give the skirt boards the same treatment that I do the baseboards. I'm gonna have to route out the tops of them so that the paneling can fit inside behind them, and then everything's gonna run up to another board, and I'm gonna have a seam here, and I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time on that seam because that seam's gonna have to disappear. They won't order any custom lengths of this paneling. I tried to get them to order up like 10-foot lengths of it, but they won't order it, I guess. I had to order custom lengths of these treads because they don't come in standard sizes this size, because I'm gonna have to custom make them. I'm gonna have to make my own returns on the ends, and I'm gonna have to curve each one of these treads, but that'll be a total different video for you guys, which will be interesting because you'll be able to see how to customize your treads. I have pictures of customized treads on my Instagram channel if you ever want to go on there and see, go through some of my pictures. I have a lot more pictures of stuff that I've done in the past, recent past. That's another channel I wish I had started like 10-15 years ago, because I would have had a whole lot more pictures on there of what I've done. I've done, this is just a small version of what I've done. In the past I've done quite a lot like this, but I've done judge paneling for offices and in homes, and some really nice custom stairways. But oh yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, where they would have to tear this out in order to, and they had to move these cabinets in order to make these light switches work, which means I'm going to have to carry this treatment over in between these cabinets here, which is okay. This is what we wanted, and cut those boxes out. But yeah, they had to add this ceiling here. This is what I was talking about earlier, because the crown molding, if you can see it, goes all the way to the ceiling. So they're going to have to go all the way over here, and they have to have a finalized area for the crown to meet the ceiling. So they had to build this out, tear everything out, and rebuild this all the way across here. So once the drywall people come in and drywall this, and mud it and everything, then I'll have to come back and put the crown back up from there all the way to there. So yep, now I will see if they want me to put anything here, since it's such a small area. They probably will. I'll ask him that today. He'll probably, the on-site supervisor will show up probably today. That I can do at a different day. I really want to concentrate on getting this foyer area done, and then yeah, I got a new light stand. Yeah, see, Oop. Got a new light stand and everything. I can mount my camera on here, and then that way you guys aren't in the dark all the time. And so I'm progressing. I'm slowly progressing to, you know, try and make better videos for y'all. But hopefully by my 50th video I should have it down, right? But anyways, I'm already set up in the garage. I'll show you that. Yeah, I'm already all set up and everything, ready to go. Got my saw set up and all my tools and all ready to go. What I'll do is I'll probably start cutting a bunch of 16-inch panels, full length, 8 foot, and because I'll be needing them for sure to work my way up. And I'm gonna have to rip a bunch of 1x4, not rip, but route a bunch of 1x4 for my uprights. Then I'm gonna have to route out one side of a bunch of 1x6 for my headers on top of the panels. And then I guess I can get started working on my skirt boards, because I'm gonna need my skirt boards first. That's these 1x12s right here. I'm gonna need to rip route the top of them so the paneling can get down in behind them. But I need to get those skirt boards in before I can do the rest of the paneling, because it all goes from the skirt boards up. So, but I also need my headers too, so I can get my lengths and my uprights, remember? So, let me go ahead and get, I can get the GoPro 7 probably set up out here for some time lapse. And I'll mix that in with the video here. And I'll set this camera up inside. So whenever I'm in there, I'll just click you on, and then you can watch me work. And start taking my measurements and everything. I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. How I'll lay out my skirt boards and get my measurements for that and everything. But I need to do some uprights first. I need to prep. In order to do that, I need to get some other things on the wall in order to pull my measurements. So let me get started here, and I will get you guys all set up and ready to go. Welcome back. We are back to the wainscoting job. Okay, I'm already got started on some of the routing the uprights and cutting some of the panels and everything. I figured I'd bring you in on a little bit of router segment here. I don't know if I did this segment with you before, but this here is my router table that and it has a router inside here, and there's the bit right in here, and it's hooked up to a vacuum. That the vacuum is also powered by this too, so when I turn the switch on, the vacuum turns on automatically, and it sucks all the debris out so that it doesn't get bunched up in the work area, and it's very helpful. I've tried working it without the vacuum, and it's almost impossible. There's just so much debris that builds up right here. Even if you take this back piece off, it just throws it forward into your work area. It's almost imperative to have a vacuum hooked up to your router table. If you go to buy one of these, you might want to invest in a shop vac as well, to make your job a lot easier. If you don't, you'll see what I'm talking about very quickly. But these are fingers, fence fingers, what they call fence fingers, and they hold the material down tight to the tabletop so that the router bit itself can take out accurately the amount of material that you need taken out. These here did not come with this. I bought these separately in Amazon because this router table only comes with 2 of them. So I went and bought these for this section here, and they're held in by friction, so that they stay put. And this keeps the material tight to the fence. These keep the material tight to the tabletop, so that it keeps my work that I'm routing out true, to what I need taken out. Here, I'll turn this on and let you watch the process. It's a little bit noisy, so I'll probably throw some music in. Well, now you get a better understanding what it takes for me to what an undertaking it is to route everything in that house. Every piece that I have to put in that house has to be routed like that in order to accommodate the panels. So if it wasn't for this tool right here, I tell you what, it sure would make life a little bit difficult. I mean, I could do it. I could put my dado blade on my table saw and do it that way. That would serve the same purpose, you know. And actually, that's the way they used to do it before they came out with these router tables, is they used dado blades, or actually in the old days they used to use planers, old hand planers and shipping planes and carving tools and stuff like that, but not this day and age. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going here. I thought you'd have a nice little video here for this. I thought you'd like this, get a better understanding of what I'm doing here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going here. I'll put you inside, and we'll get started on some of the measurements and what I need to do in there. And I'll see you there. All right, I pretty much got all the paneling done in the foyer here. Here, let me show you here. This is over by the front door. I had to cut a couple of boxes and move them. Then this here, I have to wait until I get the door trimmed out. But I got these in. This one was already done. And I finished up this last piece in here. So, yep, foyer is done now. Now I have to work my way up the stairs. What I have to do is I have to get my perimeter one in the center up there so I can get my measurements, and I've got one that goes all the way up to the top there. And this one here goes all the way up there. So, yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of work involved in this. I don't know if I want to tackle this right now or at first thing in the morning. Geez, it'd almost be better first thing in the morning, but let me see what I got. But for you guys, it's pretty much going to call it an end of the day, because I've got some good footage for you today. Got the router and a little bit of sawing done and everything. But yeah, I'll bring you back in here tomorrow, and we'll get started on this staircase. And yeah, it'll be good. Till then, I'll see you later. Have a nice day.